Hey folks, hope you're having a good day. Today we're continuing our Space Haven Brutal 16 playthrough. Alpha 16 Brutal playthrough. Let's get started. Okay, when last we left off we were just doing a little bit of mining. We're pretty low in energy, so we're going to want to keep an eye on that. We're good on water, and we're good on Hyperium. And we're trying to get our ship to run more and more on solar power. We're working on adding a fourth hyperdrive. And we've also got some industry stuff that we want to do. So let's focus on the industry stuff first so that we can have the resources to do the other things. So looking at our assembly line here, we want to have a metal refinery and an assembler. I'm going to take advantage of this space that we've already built here as much as we can. So we're going to build our metal refinery here and our assembler here, and then we'll move these things once we're ready to install the new hyperdrive. So this is going to be 2 tech blocks and 4 infra blocks. We're going to have just enough to make 4 infra blocks, and that's going to use all of our tech blocks. We also need to think about continuing to expand our solar array here. So we're going to probably want to build some hull at some point, but I don't need to necessarily do that right this minute. This metal refinery is going to help us start to get assembler stuff online. We want to get an assembler online because we're running out of salvage, and we're getting to a point in the game where it's going to be harder and harder to get scrap from derelicts as they get more and more overrun with aliens. Alfie and Persephone hanging out chatting with each other, that's good. Persephone had an enemy, mortal enemy, didn't she? Yen Wind Whisper, they don't like each other. She could not sleep for a while due to condition. She's hungry. Can fix that. Yen, go eat something. That doesn't look like eating something, that looks like carrying boxes. Okay. Alright, that's better. She's good now. Alright, we're just kind of chilling in the sector, mining, as we're waiting for stuff to come in. And our solar output in the sector is pretty good. It's 84%. And the question I'm wondering about is, do we want to produce more solar nodes now, or do we want to wait? We need 4 infra blocks for that. So let's try to get the assembler aligned first, and that'll help us produce more. We also need to somehow come up with more energy. We're also refining chemicals and making plastic, so our economy is going to start to take off as long as we have carbon in stock to make plastic. But they're fighting again. Who's fighting who here? Looks like Sheena and Persephone, maybe? Persephone's the one that got a black eye. It must have been Aaron, I guess, because Aaron dislikes her. She dislikes Aaron. She doesn't... Aaron dislikes Sheena as well. Oh, that's a bad combination, these three. How can we make them a little happier? Not entirely sure about that. Oh, we gotta, at some point, when we have the spare soft blocks and the energy to produce more soft blocks, I want to put a couch in like that so we can get a little bit more seating in this area. We can move these seats down to over here somewhere, just so we don't waste the soft blocks. Down to 2 blue crystals, so we're really cutting it close to the line here. But I think it's going to be worth. Hope it's going to be worth. Let's look at our refinery and see what this is doing. It's kind of just producing a little bit of everything for us. It's really hard to gauge how quickly it's producing resources, because it seems to be a really slow process. But then it's also producing 9 different resources at the same time, so there's that. Or sorry, 8 different resources, because that one's the raw material. It'd be really great if we could get another mining pod, but that's a luxury, I think. I would like to start refining metal, but I don't want to do that yet, because we only have 2 blue crystals. I'm going to wait until we get more. Our utilization is at 35% right now. And our backup power is full. So that's good. This guy looks like he's almost finished. Oh, he couldn't quite get finished everything today. The last thing left is basic, or I think we're just going to move on. I don't think it makes sense for us to stay in the sector for like a whole other day. Unless he's going to go ahead and do it right away. Looks like he's doing it right away. That's fine. He just needs to get a new drill, probably. Or offload space from his inventory. And then our drill conditions are at 100%, 84.5, and 50.3%. I wonder if they repair themselves over time or what. I'm not really sure. So I feel like one of them was at 40% at one point. It might have been replaced, though. And again, we're damaging the drives because we're flying overweight here. So we want to start heading towards this part or that part of the sector. I think we can go up here. This is a pretty good spot for us to be. We got another derelict to check out. We got ice and stuff nearby. The only thing is we really need the blue crystals, but we're also low on green crystals, so I'm going to get as much resources from each stop as we can. Ideally. We'll see if we have time to actually mine this thing. Let's look at our solar in this sector as well. 97.5, that's pretty good. Okay, so Ryan and Ralphie need food. Stop fighting each other. I will murder both of you. I think Persephone's a troublemaker. I kind of just want to flush her out the airlock. Honestly, like, what is she bringing? I mean, she's our construction person and our main industry person. So I guess she kind of figures that she can get away with being a jerk to other people all the time. Which, I mean, is pretty accurate. There's not much we can do. We can't get rid of her. We can't afford it. He's doing... Oh, we're in a siren world. Crap. Siren world sectors are such a pain in the butt. Oh, we got an hour to rest anyway. We didn't get to fix our hyperdrives. I'm a little bit concerned about that, but they're at 7 out of 8, which isn't terrible. Okay, we're still at 2 blue crystals. I'm gonna see what's in the neighboring sectors here. I'm really looking for blue crystals. We're gonna keep going this way, and we're gonna come back for this derelict later. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Trade partners, blue crystals, the works. Alright, this is good because it'll give us our guys a little time to rest. And we got a mining station, so we're going to make a ton of money off of this place. They have a mission to set a slave free. Still can't do that. So they have lots of carbon for sale and lots of raw chemicals. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to buy some blue crystals initially. Hey Axel, please send some bug reports if you find anything wrong. We're hoping to release officially next week, so appreciate it if you find something we can still fix next week then. Okay, cool, I will. Thanks. Welcome back. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty solid overall. I'm trying to think, like, there was the one confusing issue that we had with the mission. I think you guys patched that, or you put some language in to correct that. I'm trying to remember exactly what the issue was. It was the mission, the cargo mission, the confusion with the cargo mission. Hey Thomas, how's it going? So you guys, I know you guys put in some language to correct that, but I haven't seen the new language yet, so I have to check that out at some point. But I haven't seen too many more showstoppers other than the ones I've already reported. I don't think I mean I've reported every issue that I've seen basically, I think, already, so okay, so anyway, what we're gonna do here, we are going to sell everything we got here initially and buy as many blue crystals as we can. And then we're going to do a bunch of manufacturing here. I think it's mostly going to be plastic. And then we're going to sell a big buttload of plastic. And we're going to make money. We got power available, we got water available. So we're going to be good in this sector for a while. As long as the cultists and slavers don't show up. Okay, this has got water queued. Where's my chemical refinery? There it is. So this guy... let's produce like 16 plastic units. So we're just going to chill here and work on that for a while. Oops. In the meantime, we're also mining these blue crystals here, which is going to help us out. And fixing the hyperdrives. Object not on high capacity grid. Oh, the grid broke. Crap. Fortunately, we have an energy block to fix that, so... it'll be just a matter of time before that gets repaired by one of the crew members. Here we go. Should also check if these guys have tech blocks while we're here. Let's take a look. No tech blocks. They do have energy blocks available. And they have infra blocks, so if we make a bunch of money from the plastic, we could think about buying some infra blocks to speed along our progress here. But we're going to need another tech block from somewhere before we can get our assembler online. Still pretty low on food. Got lots of water, we got lots of energy now, so Persephone's having a mental break. This is interesting. Okay, so this is kind of a bug, I think, because she's having a mental break. She's extremely frustrated, but I'm not seeing a warning over on the right here like I have in the past. Seems like that warning has gone away for some reason, so I'm going to bug report that. I don't think that's a huge issue, but looks like on the right side of the screen. She's punching the bed, I guess. She's very mad. Let's give Persephone some extra R&R time, because she's working in the industry section all the time. She's going to be exhausted. That's probably why she hates everybody. Oh, we already gave her some rest in the middle of her schedule here. Let's make another schedule just for her. We'll give her another hour of sleep. Here we go. You lie down. She doesn't want to listen to my instructions currently. Okay, she did lie down though. The frustration debuff went away, so that's good. On backup power, that's less good. So we're not generating enough power in this sector. which is weird because we're at 95.1%. But I think let's buy some more infra blocks and build some more solar panels. And hold off for now on selling the plastic. I want to get like a full stack of plastic in our inventory. So for now, we're just going to plunk the solar panel down over here, where we have room. Looks shifting temperature. Oh, we have to fix that as well. Seems to be just on the edge of backup power. We're using 100 or 90%, but it probably depends on how much industry we're using. It seems to be fluctuating on and off. It's just slowing our industry down. Slavers Guild. Okay, so for that, what I'm going to do then, I'm going to sell all the plastic that we have now. That's 7 units, that's 2,000 credits. And then what kind of resources do we want to take on board in exchange? Let's take on 4 more carbon. Probably going to want to take mostly carbon, but I do want some blue crystals and green crystals as well. Let's take 2 green crystals and another blue crystal, and we'll fill the rest with carbon. And then we're getting 600 credits on top of that. So that's going to be really good for us. 900 credits on top of that. And we're going to try to get that trade done before the slavers get in the system. Don't know that we need to worry about the ice so much. We could do that, but I'd rather have the logistics availability. Let's get Persephone back to work, and let's put these guys back to work for like 2 hours. And we're going to halt the chemical refinery for a minute. I'm going to DQ some of this extra plastic production. There we go. It's just to try to get the trade done. Building a solar panel instead. I mean, that's productive, but part airlock is 80% loaded. Guys, you need to get this done. Okay, that should be it, I think. No. 90%. So what, like 2 more boxes? Let's, no jobs here. The last job just got done, maybe? What the heck? Hold on. Let me turn off this alarm here. That's annoying. Alright. It's weird that I don't have any jobs from the airlock to... I guess because they're already marching. I don't get a job from the shuttle bay, do I? There it goes. Okay, the shuttle's going now. Airlock is ready, yep. Okay, so as soon as this thing docks, we're gonna spin up the hyperdrive. There we go. That should come back into the bay here, and we should be ready to jump just about the time they're arriving in the system. Oh, they're right next to us. That's not ideal. Under new management, God's mighty angel have entered the sector. It's interesting. I'm seeing this battle station icon all over the place, but I don't have battle stations enabled in the system readiness panel. That seems a bit weird. I didn't set up anything in particular for battle stations, so hopefully they're doing what they're supposed to do. I don't know. Come on, where's my jump drive? Okay, we're good. So we're going to have to come back here because there's a lot more stuff that we can do here. But for now, we're going to go check out this other place that also has lots of free energy and a derelict. We might have to rest before we do the derelict because we had everybody working double shifts to try to get that trade done. Let's have... Make sure everybody's well fed, that's good. So the away team's gonna sleep, and everybody else is gonna keep doing whatever they're doing. And let's check on Persephone, because she's the angry one. She seems to be okay-ish. She's sleeping right now, that's fine. Every time the hour marker rolls over, their health goes up by a little bit, so that's good. Give them at least 1 more hour. Crap. We're gonna weather it. It's gonna be worth it for this derelict and all that energy. But let's return home so we don't get any concussions that we can't treat. And let's get everybody who's active and working in their spacesuits. We haven't quite finished the remodeling of our main engineering area yet. It would have been nice to have everything compartmentalized in preparation for this hazard. Door, or I guess that was just hull damage, I don't know. Oh! So that's not good. Let's, I'm actually going to leave the doors open because I want our guys to... Are you telling me we don't have any... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. We don't have any hull blocks. I mean, this might be our death here. Why are you guys not in spacesuits? I ordered everybody in spacesuits. I guess they're going to get spacesuits now, maybe. Maybe? There we go, okay. One of the hyperdrives is lagging behind. Hyperdrive facility not functional. Environment temperature is too high? What? Oh, it's a thermal radiation sector and the radiation's coming in through the breach. Oh god. I don't know if we'll even be able to jump. We better hope that that station next door to us has hull blocks, otherwise we're dead, I think. This is like a major disaster, oh my god. Okay, we gotta jump. We're gonna jump. We have to wait for the Slavers Guild. They're leaving. That's good, thankfully. We gotta drop out and see about that hull block. As close to the station as possible. Let's keep this transaction as simple as possible. They don't have hull blocks, so we're SOL. Do they have hull scrap? They don't. So we gotta find another trading partner or another space station that has them. But I hope that we can do it before the entire ship falls apart. Okay, at this point we gotta start closing compartments here. Because we're taking damage in too many different areas. We want to make sure that at least the rest of our ship continues to work. New mission available. We can't do that right now, unfortunately, and that's not one we can do anyway, so it's fine. Calhoun is desperately trying to hold everything together in the breached section of the ship. Let's check our hyperdrive status. 7 out of 8 for those two, 4 out of 8 for the one that's in the damage zone. Okay. Let's see if we can limp to some place that has hull blocks. This seems promising, maybe? We don't actually know what this base has, but we gotta pray that they have hull blocks. Hull blocks, hull blocks. No! No! Oh, you're killing me! Okay. I don't know if this is a new mechanic that the meteoroid takes out entire chunks of the hull, but it's definitely punishing. I mean, one thing we could do actually. I can't move this because it's damaged. I think. New mission available at the Spark Tech. Capture the person. At some point I really want to try that out, but it's going to be a while before we can do that. It's good at least that we're sort of keeping up with the repairs here. Oh, this... we can't repair this drive because we're out of infra blocks. That's real bad. What is this? Oh, that's a thermal regulator. Okay, do we gamble that the androids have what we need? Critical situation, yeah, I know. We'll see what we're gonna do here. I think if we drop out here, the androids will be there. Question is, will the androids be able to save us? Let's try to maximize our chances by dropping someplace where there's multiple trading partners if we can. We might not have that option. We can't go to the next sector for sure. I mean, we could, but it's a really bad idea. Okay, we got 5 jumps left. I'm hoping there's like a... Wasn't there a repair station actually in this sector? One of the outposts had a repair service. I want to say it was this one. It wasn't marked as a repair station. I think it was marked as an outpost. Pretty sure it's that guy. We're gonna go to there. And I don't know if we're gonna make it there though. We're kind of committed to going to this sector, I think. Let's see what's here. Okay, this is promising. Got a Merchant Federation station and 2 android ships in the neighboring sector. And we got a claimable ship that we could theoretically try to emergency explore. That's pretty small. Darn it. Service. Yes! Yes, this is what we need. We're gonna buy 10 of that. Save us, civilians! Mayday! Mayday! Send your dudes. Where's your dudes? This thing does have mining pods, right? It must be that. I think that's a mining pod. There's builder pods, rather. There's a builder pod. Okay, it's coming. It's gonna save us. Where's it going? Oh, it's going up top. Okay. We're just gonna hold out until they fix these 2 hull squares. They probably bought way more service than we needed, actually. Which is fine, because we got 2 pods to do the repair twice as fast. Oh no, that was... Was that our pod? I'm a little confused there. Why did we... I was looking at the wrong thing. This is the one that doesn't have any resources. Wait a minute. The pod hanger shouldn't be taking up... Shouldn't be asking for... No, that's the recycler. I was reading that wrong. So maybe we had a whole block in here the whole time and I just didn't realize. Okay, so I think we're out of the woods, maybe, but we don't have any infra blocks. Let's just buy an infra block from here if we can. That's going to be worth it. If we have enough resources to repair everything, then we're fine. We've also got some unused building service here, I think. Yeah, we got 9 more, so we could build 9 more hull blocks for free, basically, or, you know, for the money that we already spent. It's probably... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do this because it doesn't open up any interior hull section that will then have to temperature regulate. We're just going to have a weird empty hull section floating out there in space that's within our hyperspace bubble. Oh, we can turn off the spacesuits now. Although, yeah, okay, the temperature in here, conditions inside the ship are actually okay. Let's look at like the oxygen. The oxygen's low throughout the ship because we have all the doors closed. Now everything's going back to normal slowly. We're just using up the extra build capacity that we paid for here. It says we have 4 more services ordered, so we can do a little bit more even. Now this is also increasing our weight, is the only thing. Now what I'd really like to do here, if we can, is get an assembler online. They have real cheap tech blocks here, so we're going to buy a couple of those. We could sell them our 1 unit of chemical that we have available to us currently in order to get some tech blocks. But we have the assembler, that we have a ton of base metal that we could suddenly start using. We can crank through that and get a whole bunch of like infra blocks and things like that available that we didn't have before. Destructive environment, smoke. That'll sort itself out, I think. So hope it doesn't break the regulator before it does. And we have this derelict, this claimable ship that we can explore here to get some extra scrap and whatever, so... It was really nice to having a hull breach and finding an outpost to repair it. Yeah, that was super fun. I was on the edge of my seat there. So it's neat that the outposts have that too now. I think before it was just a repair station. Yeah, yeah. That's a good idea, I think. That's really cool. So now we're just waiting to fix everything. What's our service level like here? Okay, we used up all of our service that we ordered. That's fine. Will a near-death experience mend our relationship problems? This is one thing that bugs me about the new version. I think this was in Alpha 15 too. I'm not sure if it's a thing that's unique to 16. I can't figure out how to make people not enemies with each other. It seems to be like a thing that's impossible. once they hate each other, it's like permanent. That bugs me a little bit. I don't know if it's like, it's not a bug, but it'd be nice if we could, have, mix people's schedules around carefully and, make them more comfortable overall, and then eventually start to mend relationships. But it's tough living in space. Not everything works out for everybody. Okay, we have just about everything repaired. I think this is the last repair that Rice is doing now. It might take a couple of iterations here. Okay, let's look at everybody's health. These guys are still healing. You still have a good food level, that's good. I'm surprised that the moody one isn't the one getting into fights. I guess it's just luck of the draw, maybe. These guys need more sleep still. We wet them up to like 80% health if we can before we go into the derelict. Aaron ate too much. Persephone's fixing this. 4 to 7 now. That's pretty good. Alright, I think this is adequate, assuming that there's not like a million haulers over there. I think we should be able to clear this. Relationships evolve towards their compatibility. The only thing that can be done is to keep the ones that are very incompatible away from each other. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Do they fight? Are they more likely to fight in their leisure time? That's good to know. It makes a lot of sense. Oh god. Okay, well I see a hauler here, but we don't see a nest yet. So I think this might still. Oh god. This is my like texting while driving moment, where one of my guys just randomly dies because I'm not paying attention. Do I save scum that? I think I do. That was just like, if I make a bad decision and people die because of it, I don't save scum. But if in that case, I'm just like I have it on fast forward and I'm like talking, I'm not concentrating on the game, so yeah, we'll allow it. I just hope I don't have to fix my ship again. Okay, we do have a little fixing still to do. Okay, so Ryan and Calhoun need to eat. So we are going to try that derelict again, and I think if I actually do it slowly and pay attention, I think we can do it without too much difficulty. I think. We'll see. Don't set the ship on fire, guys. Okay, so which one? Who does Persephone not get along with? Maybe we want to give her. She already has her own schedule. Oh, she's not enemies with Aaron. That's interesting. Maybe they did mend their relationship a little bit, because I think they were both enemies before. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe it's not completely permanent. Okay, so we do have overlapping leisure time between the shifts here. Let's actually check which schedule Aaron is on, make sure he's not on the same schedule. So we're gonna put... Which one was enemies? It was, Yen. So we're gonna make sure Yen and Persephone aren't on break at the same time. I mean, the schedules have overlapping break times, so we're gonna make a customization for Persephone to get her. She's on schedule 3. So, and then what was Yen on? Yen is on schedule 2. Okay, I think that'll be good. So she still gets to socialize with the people from schedule 1, but she's schedule 2 is her off time. Alright, let's try the derelict again. Alright, we can do this, guys. Just nice and easy. Oh no. That's scary. Who's he biting? Okay, he bit Aaron a couple times, but that's okay. That's okay. Ryan, run! Okay, we can clear this. I just hope there's not too much nest over there, so that we don't get more haulers spawning. If we don't get any more haulers spawning, or we only get like one, then we're okay. It's only if we get like multiple that we're in trouble. So far it seems like just the one. Yeah, there's no nest over here. We're good. Okay, we can march these guys over there too. Just like those bugs are all stuck in that one square. And there was one more bug up in this corner here. Oh, there he is. Speak of the bug and he appears. Where'd he go? He's gonna be right around the corner. Oh, there's two of them. Okay, we'll shoot at that one. Why not? Oh, I didn't expect the bug to be able to reach him over there. Should have stepped him back another space, maybe. Alright, that was it for the HSS Carina. What's the benefit going to be if we make this a claim, if we claim this ship? I think this is going to be more of a resource sink than it's worth, because we can't dismantle things for blocks anymore in Brutal. So let's just make it a derelict. And then we can scrap it for parts. Sorry, HSS Carina. I'm sure you were a good ship to somebody, but your days of flying are over. And we can take everything. We're actually out of all the scrap types. So we're going to take whatever. I mean, we got 5 energy scrap. So we'll take whatever we can get here. I still haven't had a chance yet to try the new base builder mission. I'm really hyped for that. I can't wait till the next time I find one. I'll probably have to add some more builder pods to my ship. Yeah, everything's fixed. Salvaging. We are...
Cruiser operation.
Oh, we got a sub. Who was that? Who was that? Hey, Bliss9, welcome back. How's it going? Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Means a lot to me. And if you didn't notice already, I've got new emotes available for subs, so enjoy those. Try them out, maybe. Sweet. Oh, I'm so happy to see those. I made those with an AI art generator. Some of them were made with Night Cafe, and others were made with Neural.love. They're two different free online AI art generators. I had a particular sort of concept in mind for my channel logo, which is having a mecha dragon that looks like the Warhammer battle mech from the 3rd edition BattleTech box set manual. So if you've never seen that, it's like I'll show you what that looks like actually. Let me just pop that up real quick. Let's see. BattleTech 3rd edition manual. This. So this is the general concept for my channel logo. I wanted a dragon that was sort of stylistically based on this guy. So I gave that prompt to the AI art generator. I gave it like the exact code for this battle mech, which is WHM6R, and a couple other descriptive text, and then I generated a bunch of images, and the channel logo and most of the emotes came from that. So I'm excited for that. Thanks, I appreciate it. Okay, we're actually done scrapping here, so we gotta decide if we want to trade anymore or if we're done with the station here. We've got 2 hull blocks available now. We've got some tech blocks, we've got some infra blocks. I'm thinking we don't have enough. Hold on, let's produce an energy crystal because we can. That'll also give us 2 infra blocks, I think. Something other than stick figures would take me hours and still look horrible. Yeah, that was kind of my thinking too. Is like, you know, I could theoretically maybe draw stuff like I used to do 3D perspective drawing when I was a kid, but my art is so like sloppy and stuff that I would never come up with something that really looks nice that people would like want to, you know, pay money to get or want to get as a reward even for paying, you know, for contributing. So I figured I'd let the AI art generator do that because my stream budget isn't big enough to have like a whole, you know, like actual artists hired for that kind of stuff. So, you know, if I ever make it big and have like, you know, 100 concurrent viewers and tons of money pouring in, maybe I'll actually hire an artist because I think the end result would be better. But I'm pretty happy with how the AI stuff came out. Let's see. What's it doing here? I was trying to fit in another hyperdrive and or an assembler. I think the assembler is the more critical piece here. I think we're gonna have enough resources here to build an assembler. Once we get that online, We can crank out some hull blocks and then get a hyperdrive. And then we just need to buy some more tech blocks. Can I sell plastic to this guy? Let's check. Yes. Okay, so we're going to produce some more plastic in the sector here as well. So we have tons of carbon now from that trade we made with the station. So we're going to produce like 10 plastic units because we're not using much carbon for our grow beds yet. And we know that the station that we were at before has more carbon available. Just have to go back and get it. And we are using a lot of power here. But I think that's okay. I think it's going to be worth it in the long run. New mission from the Night Raven. Oh, hey, there's more resources over here. Let's pick those up while we're here, too. Night Raven wants us to free slaves. Can't do that, sorry. These guys also want plastic, so we should actually sell to them first, because they're going to leave the sector at some point eventually. We want to sell before they do that. We got 2 bars worth of people now. We didn't add any new people. I wonder how that happened. I guess maybe I changed something with the UI. I don't know. Didn't know that it's wrapping, or maybe it was like that before and I just didn't notice because I had it scrolled up to the top. We got a new mission available at the Mildred's Embrace. That's also a slave freedom mission. Okay, we got 5 plastic now. I'm gonna go ahead and sell to this guy because who knows how long they're gonna be in this sector for. That's an easy 2,000 credits, which is fantastic. We could think about buying some hull blocks if we wanted to. But we have the assembler coming online, so I don't think we need to buy that stuff anymore. What we really need is the energy, the Hyperium, and the advanced blocks like the tech blocks. So we're going to save the money for that. And our assembler is now on, so let's start making some hull blocks. Let's produce if we have less than 2 hull blocks and less than 2 infra blocks. So we're still going to lean somewhat on the recycler to produce this. We actually can't produce soft blocks because we don't have any fabrics. We don't have a microweaver or fabric growth research. Anyway, we're still going to lean somewhat on the recycler. We want to make sure that we're making the best use of our available materials, but we're also going to start producing steel plates and electronics components. And now that we have all that money, which we will have all that money, drafted, is it? No. Just waiting for the player airlock to load. There we go. We do see a logistics job coming up there. Because I want to get more blue crystals for sure, because they're pretty cheap here as I recall. We want to get more tech blocks because they're cheap here. And then we could get maybe 1 green crystal, 1 or 2 green crystals. Okay, so we've got our 2,000 credits-ish. The blue crystals aren't as cheap as I thought they were here, but we're going to buy 1 anyway. I'm going to buy like 3 of those and 2 of those. We're going to sell hull blocks for profit because we can make more now. Let's see, what else? What's our base metal like? We got 10 base metal, that's good. So now we're going to have 1,800 credits. We can buy some more tech blocks. Let's buy like 5 tech blocks. And oh no, we're paying 1,500. I want to save some money for a rainy day, so yeah, like 600 credits is good to have. And we're still producing plastic actually, so we can sell more of that to the station. Got 2 more plastics left in our production queue. We got a lot of mining here to do. So what's next in our building agenda? I think I want to... Our biggest resource sink right now is our power. So if we could build a bunch more solar panels, that would be huge. Unfortunately, we've only got one energy block, so I'm going to save that, I think. Do either of these guys have energy blocks for sale, though? No. No. Okay, so we're going to move to another sector as soon as we're done mining these guys, which I forgot about earlier. And then we're going to go try to find some more energy blocks. And then we can start building out some of the hull here. Just build it out like that. And let's take a look at our temperature, because we are in a radiation sector. It's pretty high over here. So let's plunk down another thermal regulator. This one's broken as well. The blocks are critically low because we sold all of them. That's to be expected. What's going on over here? Destructive environment. I'm assuming that's smoke. Although, yeah. That should clear up. Yeah, okay. That should clear it up pretty quick because of the gas scrubber. Oh, we lost an oxygen generator, though. Should be just a matter of time before they fix that, I think. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, we're up to 8, so we finished our plastic production queue. Let's sell our 8 plastic units. We still got 7 carbon. And we have the opportunity to buy more carbon later. So this is going to give us 2,600 credits. Let's buy another cheap green crystal, some more tech blocks, and I'm going to save like 1,700 credits because I want to buy a bunch of raw materials when we get back to that mining station. I'll buy 2 more green crystals. And do we want to buy infra blocks to speed our production along? I think we're fine to spend some time just cranking out infra blocks. So once we get this new mission available, it's probably going to be another slavery mission. Yeah. So once we get this little bit of hull built out, I think I'm going to start moving some of these machines over there. And then we can get a new hyperdrive built. So we can actually pull the entire ship's weight and not be so inefficient. Oh, I didn't realize that was going to link up. Advanced assembler, cool. We're pretty far along in the research tree, actually. We haven't done a lot of the experiments yet. I think medical bed and then botany 2 is the way to go here. We'll put the composter in the queue. We're still not ready for advanced nutrition. We gotta radically expand our grow beds, and for that, we need to have our assembler, kind of in full working order and have enough resources to make a lot of blocks. So we're getting there. We're just about there, actually. We just need to accumulate a little more energy or increase our solar capacity and our backup power, maybe. Okay, so got that. Let's look at our... I'm going to turn off logistics to this, and I'm going to try to use up the remaining steel plates here. So this is half a steel plate, and then 2 more infra blocks. That should use up the remaining resources that are in here, and then we can move it without losing anything. That should be it. Yes, okay. And this is empty now. Perfect. So we can move this. Now, the question is this going to be on the power grid? It is. Perfect. So we can move that over here. Or wait, do we want to move the solar panel over there first? Let's see, I think I want the solar panel to be there. Infoblock actually takes about the same footprint, or sorry, assembler actually has about the same footprint as a solar panel. I think I might want to move this. Yeah, so if I move that, we're wasting a little bit of power here. But if I... kind of unfortunate, but whatever. We can move that over, and then I'm going to put the assembler in the middle here, I think. Or maybe we... Let's move that over, and then we'll put the solar panel here, and then I'll put the assembler over in the corner. How about that? So this can... It doesn't really matter, because there's not enough room for me to... let's build this out one more square. There's no way to, like, transfer backup power, is there? That doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we're going to move this over here. That's going to kind of complete our solar panel cluster here. I'm going to put a door there, and then we're going to put the assembler back there once the solar panel is rebuilt. Because we can't place the door while the panel's under construction. I think that's a glitch, but it's not a big deal. It's just a little weird idiosyncrasy. I think once the solar panel is built, though, we should be able to place this door. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright, and now we can move this over. And we're going to want another thermal regulator down there. Put this over top of it? I can. Let's put it over here. And then once I move this guy over, we can put a hyperdrive back here. And eventually I'll move the metal refinery as well, and then we'll have room for another hyperdrive back. Did I miscalculate? What's going on? Oh, okay, there we go. What are we still doing in this sector? Anything? Plastic. No, we're not selling any more plastic. We're not selling any more chemicals. We're not buying any more stuff, I don't think, right now. So I think we're actually good to leave this sector. We can continue doing our construction in flight here. We can check this mission before we leave, but I think it's going to be more of the same. Yep. Okay, so now we got... I kind of want to backtrack to this other sector just so I can kind of like have a sane way of keeping track of where we've been and where we haven't been. I think that's going to be what we're going to do. So it's not super efficient, but this is going to like save me a headache later when I resume from save and I'm like, where the heck did I just come from, or where did I go? And I'm going to be very confused. This is more of a real life consideration that's making me backtrack here. Whereas I could have just explored this entire sector first and then backtracked, but I think this way is easier for me to keep track of. We can also check out this potentially. Let's do that. Oh no, I'm out of hyperfuel, so we're going to drop here first. Day 99, shipwide announcements. For the sake of crew morale, will someone please sleep with Engineer Green? Hey Boomalop, how's it going? Yeah, I definitely feel like Persephone could use that maybe. She needs to relax a little bit. She's currently, even as we speak, getting in a fist fight with somebody in the cafeteria when she's supposed to be on our work schedule. We can break that up. So Axel was just saying, I know you heard him earlier. They're gonna officially release Alpha 16. They're thinking in a couple days. I think what he said, like a week or something. Trying to remember what exact. Next week, yeah. So that's gonna be on the main branch next week officially. So that's big news. Yeah, let's check this out. Hopefully we don't use too much power while we're in here. Power is still low. All of our guys are exhausted here. Look at this. Alright, let's see who needs food. Everybody pretty much. We'll send them all to the cafe for 2 hours and then have them rest. Everybody's eating at this point. And we can... Not sure how the hyperdrives got damaged there. I guess it was just normal wear and tear, maybe. Oh, we haven't built the new hyperdrive yet, so we're still redlining it, I guess. So waiting for infrablocks for this. Oh, we haven't queued up the new infrablock rules here since we moved the assembler. There we go. Alright, I think we're good to explore now. This looks like a pretty good spot. Okay, this doesn't look scary. It's a very small ship, so either it was going to be very scary or it's going to be fine. And it looks like it's fine currently. In fact, I think this could be a freebie even, which we don't see too much of anymore. Alright, we did it. UCS Harridan has been explored. And what do we get for our trouble? Infrablock, some space food, the bodies of Frank and Kyle, sorry guys, and some meat that is definitely not from Frank and Kyle, but is in fact a random supply item. We gotta be a little careful with the salvaging because there's no airlock on board here, so whatever oxygen we have is gonna be on the shuttle. But the thing is so close to the ship that I'm not super worried about it. It's a tiny ship. It'll be a relief when we get the medical bed online. I don't know how we don't really have any medical supplies though. We're gonna have to look for more on derelicts. Yeah, we're about to get our hyperdrive online. That's good to see. Still having power outages whenever there's a run on industry. Here's the new hyperdrive. Nice. Okay, so we're down to 2 blue crystals. Power utilization is 100%, which is pretty bad. Solar output is 73.2. It's down to 40 when we're not using the industry, so that's not terrible, I think. Civilians. Okay. We can trade with some civilians. Assuming we have enough energy to stay in the sector until they get here, which I think we do. We could think about making some more plastic or chemicals for them. I think we're just going to trade what we have because we are starting to run a little low on carbon. We haven't got to that mining station yet. I'm going to have some carbon for manufacturing basic blocks. Day 100. Why do we keep finding cargo hold full of feet? Those are decorative items. They're meant to improve crew morale, for sure. In fact, let's put another decorative item near the cargo hold, so that crew members don't have to think about the feed as much. There we go. At least that'll at least cover up the smell. Gonna put some Prax panels in there. Okay, let's see. Silver Griffin, slavery missions. Slavery missions. I keep forgetting that the missions tab shows all the missions available in the sector, so it doesn't make any sense for me to flip back and forth between ships looking at them. We have some submachine guns on offer, which is pretty interesting. What's our crew armed with currently? Oh, these guys already have submachine guns. So we actually don't need to buy any of that. That's fine. Let's see. So we could sell our 2 plastics here, like 3 hull blocks, and 5 chemicals to them. That's another 2,000 credits on top of what we already have. We're going to buy 2 blue crystals. We're going to buy energy blocks because these guys have cheap energy blocks, which is fantastic. Maybe not quite that many. 3 should be plenty for now. Yeah, that's good. It's a good trade, I think. Again, not the cheapest blue crystals, but when you need blue crystals, you need blue crystals. Did I check the prices on both ships, actually? I should have bought the blue crystals from over here instead. They're a little bit cheaper. We'll buy 2 more from over here, though. Those were very low. Okay, so what are we building now? I think we're done all of our current construction projects that I had queued. So let's take a look and see what else we can do. I think we want to maybe expand this area here, because this could be more industry. Let's see how far this thing stretches. This actually covers that entire area. Wow. Okay, so we can do like that, and we can start working on that. And I'll queue a couple extra hull blocks production to cover that, so we don't just run out. Okay, we're done salvaging here. We're done trading. I think we're done trading. Unless we want to buy any more energy blocks. Since we got another infusion of cash here, I'm going to buy 2 more energy blocks. Build up the rear and move the engine back later as it takes up excess room with the jet wash. Yeah, I am going to do that eventually. I'm going to build up this and then start moving these guys down. Actually, I'm trying to actually free up this area because this area is originally slated for one of the hyperdrives that's up front here. So as soon as I get a little of this built out, I'm going to move this forward, and then I'm going to move that back to where the metal refinery was a minute ago. Yeah. There we go. And this is going to be, I really want this to be like a hallway and not just like full of machinery, so we're going to start moving some of the stuff back out of the hallway now that we have room. So let's get the new metal refinery over there first. Okay, we're going to turn off logistics to this guy. Get 2 base metals and 2 carbon, which is enough to produce 1 steel plate, I think. Yep. And let's get that done so we can get the movement started. Aaron, come on. I signed him to a task and he's like, nope, I'm on break. Okay. Oh no, he actually did the task. I take it back. I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean to malign you like that. Okay, let's see. The metal refinery can go there, that's perfect. And then we'll move these guys once that's established and we've rearranged the hyperdrive and everything. And I think I'm going to move the assembler over here as well, and then this back area is just going to be solar panels, because it's more efficient to have the industry stuff closer to the center. We could also think about putting some botany back in this section. I think it'd be nice though to have a botany section that's like kind of in the middle here. Because botany is really labor intensive. It'll be good to have it really close to the cargo bay. Alright, let's move on to the next sector while we're working on that. Okay, so where are we headed? We're headed up that way. So we've explored kind of the left half of this sector. We still got 2 unexplored derelicts here. Not counting this one, which is in the crazy sector, siren sector. And we gotta go back and get these blue crystals for sure. Oh, we'll stop here at the mining station first and buy more raw material. And do some mining here as well. As the name suggests, slavery, freedom. So we're gonna spend all of our money on carbon here, and then the next trading partner we find we'll sell all of the plastic to. And let's buy 2 blue crystals to manage all of that. Live on Hyperium, Energium, and hull blocks. Yeah, we know. Okay. I'll take a picture of this weird ship distribution while we still have the hyperdrives up front. As soon as that's done, we're going to move this down back here, like Boomlump was talking about a minute ago. Okay, and then I can't believe this one node covers the entire back half of the ship. We are going to delete that person. 1 second. Ban Psi Hope Hole 8 OK. And sorry about that, guys. And let's start working on moving the hyperdrives on the other side back as well. Might as well do that. So for that we're gonna put a little corridor there. Where we're gonna do a 4x5, and we'll do the mode at a time. So that'll be 1 hyperdrive. We move back, and now what we can start to do is we could start thinking about moving some of this stuff out of the center here and compartmentalizing everything a little better. I'm gonna do a quick time check here. Getting towards the end of our stream time. Yeah, we got a couple more minutes. Do we want to buy any more raw materials or anything from the mining station? Problem is we have no money right now, so we could sell them some hull blocks. That'll get us enough to buy some more raw chemicals and maybe the rest of their carbon. Yeah, that's good. That'll be worth. And we're gonna just crank out another, like, 7 units of plastic, I think. 7 or 8. Let's keep it at 7. Shipwide announcement. Please keep the walkway through the ship clear as we're removing the starboard engine today. Accurate. CO2 producer technology has been researched, okay. We don't need that yet at this point. How's our CO2 levels, actually? They're 30, which is medium, so we actually have more grow bed capacity that we're not using, really. I was thinking we could shrink this, but if we do, we're not going to be able to get around this table. We could shrink part of this room, maybe. Let's see. I'm going to just experiment here with the layout a little. So if we did like this, if I were to move that wall, let's say, that would get us another row of grow beds. I think that's worse. Why would we not do that, I mean? And then this one we're not deleting, right? Yeah. Merchant Federation wants to buy stuff from us. Let's see what they want. If it's carbon, we might think about selling some back to them, depending on... Running low on some resources, they ask for 3 carbon for 544 credits. So the 3 carbon is... They're worth about 90 credits apiece, so that's 270 credits. But if you turn them into plastic, they're worth about 360 credits each. So that's 720... 1,080. So we could make almost twice that much money off of any given 3 units of carbon. So we're going to decline. Sorry, guys. It's kind of funny that they ask that after we've just bought all their carbon. Like, hey, can we have some of that back? We made a mistake. Okay, that's done. We're going to move this hyperdrive, and then we're going to go on to the next sector. I should have done the inner one first, actually. That's okay. New mission available from the Hudson. Another slave freedom mission. I mean, we might be able to do one of those missions, but we wouldn't be able to do it within the allowed time constraint, I think. I think there is a time limit. Yeah, we gotta wait till this gets fueled again. And let's check our temperature down there. 9 degrees centigrade. Let's fix that a little bit. And I'm going to put an extra thermal regulator in somewhere because these things seem to break down a lot. I think it should be okay to put it there in between. Alright, and now that we got the new thing built and charged up, let's jump. Day 102. Whoever is growing pot in the hydroponics bay, make sure there's plenty to go around. At least they stopped us from growing beer in the algae dispenser. They have an official dispenser for that now. Okay, so we're going here now that the Slavers Guild is left. I'm going to check out this derelict and get some free energy. Very cool. Go here, and we'll also see what the androids have to offer us in a second. Why is Ryan starving? Not getting time to eat, maybe? New mission available from the ship. Salvage derelict. They want all of the energy scrap and tech scrap. We have 5 hours to accept the mission, right? Let's see if the timer is fixed, by the way. We're going to sleep for the maximum allowed amount of time. So when this hour counter rolls over, I'll check the mission again and see if it's ticked down at all. Oh, okay, they actually did fix that. So that must have been the very latest version that they released, like today. Meteoroids. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, game. That's super rude. So rude. Can we start researching shields? I think we should work on that. That's probably a little more useful than the composter. We already did the console research, we just have to do the actual generator. That's interesting, so we could actually make a small shield with the resources that we have now. I think we even have enough blocks to do it, but we don't have an energy refinery is the only thing. So we would have to... Or no, it's an optronics fabricator I think that we need. We have the research done for that too. So if we built one of those, we could get some shields online, and that would help us with this type of thing that's going on here. What did I do to the walls when I worked on this last? I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was thinking I have too many things and not enough places to put things. I'm gonna move this oxygen generator back into here. Then this is gonna be a wall. We're gonna wall this off. Oh, there's not enough room between. There's not enough room between the generator and the shuttle bay, I think, is the basic problem that we had here. So we actually have to move the generator in order to make everything work. The question is, do we stay in this sector and weather this? I really want to do this mission, but it's going to be really rough to do that with the meteoroid shower coming down. I think but we also need the blue crystals desperately, because we suddenly are low on them because we did so much industry. Let's turn off the basic war here. And let's put spacesuits on. So we'll probably need them if past experience is any indicator. We have insufficient resources. We need to build more steel plates. Make one steel plate right away. We'll set this to less than 2. We'll set this to less than 2. So we need to... Okay, this is fine. We can fix that. That's actually completely okay. Slow things down a little bit here. We need base metals. Nick is already doing something related to that. Let's have Ralphie go bring some stuff to the... What's it called? Metal refinery. Okay, we got that. That was our industry task. Nick is busy working on chemicals. You can come back to that later. Get this done. So this should give us that. And then we're going to need... Oh, we're having a power outage. Or at least an advanced power outage, I guess. So now, looking over here... We don't have any jobs available still. We're 28.4% through the steel plates here. We need more industry. Nick, go do that. Also, why aren't you wearing a spacesuit? Shipwide announcement. Ingesting the hallucinogenic mold from the torpedo tubes is still against regulations. Oh, we actually weathered the storm. Fantastic. Wait, what is this button? Isolated areas. Hull stability networks. This is like a whole new UI that I haven't seen before. So this is, I think, for the when you're doing the asteroid base building, you can see the individual hull sections on the asteroid using this icon. And then we have power networks, which is the same thing. You can see multiple connected power networks on the asteroid. Did these guys give up on their mission? Yeah, unfortunately we lost our opportunity to salvage because of the meteoroid shower. I mean, we could still salvage, obviously. We lost the opportunity to get a reward for it. Turn off spacesuits, there we go. We actually got all the blue crystals during the meteoroid shower, that's not too shabby. Hope nobody got a concussion, doesn't seem like it. Let's see if these guys want to trade for anything. Because if so, we want to kind of keep them in the sector for a while. We only got 9 carbon units somehow. I thought we bought more carbon. Did we use it all up already? Yes, we did. I mean, we have the 6 plastic there. I don't have a rule set to produce 6 plastic, do I? Oh, we just have a ton of plastic queued is all it is. So we're going to sell 5 of the 6 plastic that we have now. That brings us back up to 1,700 credits. And we can spend some of that on green crystals because they have them cheap here. And blue crystals as well. We could think about getting an energy block, but we got 5 and 6 blocks respectively, so I think we're good there. We have laser pistols. I'm not convinced that the laser pistols are better than submachine guns. 30 damage per second versus... Oh, what's the skill requirement also? 30 damage per second, 10% accuracy bonus. Weapons 3, skill required. These guys have a weapon skill of 4, actually. That's pretty good. So 4, 3, 4, 3. So conceivably, we could actually get them laser pistols. The submachine guns are less accurate, and they do 50% less, or 33% less damage. So that could be a really good deal for us. That could be a big upgrade. But let's do the exploration first. Unless these guys turn out to be too tough for ordinary submachine guns, which is entirely possible. Docking completed. Kind of look around the outside of the station as we're heading over to this breach here. So far, it looks pretty deserted. We see one walker. One crawler, rather. No path found. What's that about? This is a weird bug that I see every so often. Nick is trying to get down to this corner of the ship for some reason, according to this. There's a broken wall section that's behind the toilet that he can't get to. That's what's going on here. We can fix that by just rotating the toilet. I'm gonna have Ryan go get more guys for us to shoot at. He'll be fine. He can fight his way out with his shotgun if needed against this guy, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be needed. Maybe. There we go. Oh! Mistakes were made. Okay, actually, I think we're okay here. I don't think there's actually a nest. Let's spread out. Make it harder for him to go after our guys. Who's he going after here? I think it's Aaron, I'm gonna say. Nope, it wasn't quick enough. Sometimes you can kind of dodge their lunge. Are you faster than a speeding bullet? I didn't think so. Oh, we see some guys over in the corner there. I'm a little... I thought that the coast was clear, but it turns out that I was mistaken. So let's be a little careful here. Ryan can come back that way now that this guy is withdrawn. Okay, we're good there. Good. There's like rubble in there. I'm not sure what that's about. Kill these two guys in the corner. I guess rubble is just rubble. Used to be bed at one point. Oh wait, we've explored the Farmer Pirate Space Station Endeavour. Not to be confused with the space shuttle or the capsule of the same name. Dragon capsule. We got 4 energy crystals. Sweet. Energy block, also sweet. Human meat, probably more savory. 2 energy cells, and 2 corpses, and 2 crawler corpses. Where are these guys going? I think they're going to check out the space station. They better not steal my loot. Expedite this just in case. I think they are, in fact, stealing my loot. They definitely are. Look at that. Bad bastards. What is happening here? I think they were transferring bodies, it seemed like. I have a feeling that whatever we load into the airlock, they're stealing it. That bugs me. Callahan, what on earth are you doing? Yeah, they stole all the supplies from this ship. Oh, that's terrible. I don't. We should blast them. They're arguing about a box, apparently. Those SOBs, they stole all of my loot. All of there's just like 4 energy crystals on there, and they're all gone. But we can't see the airlock's inventory, so maybe we'll go dock over there once this is done. I don't know. Why don't you go home? I just want to see what happens when the shuttle disembarks here. It might go over dock there. It did. Okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Okay, we got some of the loot. They stole some of it, but at least we kind of split it evenly. Which is still annoying because we did all the work, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, I could put these two together in a room just to rotate this sideways. What the heck just happened? There's some kind of gas leak over here? It must have been from the chemical refinery. I mean, that would make a lot of sense if it was leaking chemicals because of an industrial accident. I wonder if that's new. I think that's new. Yen cannot sleep because of a condition. Inhaled toxic fumes. Yeah. Let's see. She cannot sleep, but I'm ordering her to sleep anyway. We'll see what happens. I think she'll at least take a break, hopefully. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And she can eat something, too. determined to make more toxic fumes. Yeah, you definitely messed up there. She's also got a concussion. That's pretty bad. I don't think she was out in one of the pods during the storm. I think that came from the accident somehow. We should start scrapping this. Infra, soft. We could get tech scrap too, but I don't feel like we need tech scrap as much as the other ones, so we'll say that, make that lowest priority. Turn off expedite now that the thieves are gone. When they're looting, go take their ship. Yeah, I don't think we got the manpower for that. This is a pretty good sized ship. It's a 3x1. Yeah, we got our oxygen generator removed. That's good. I gotta rotate this at some point, but it's gonna take down the ship's power across the board. We're at 100% solar output, so that's not the worst. So if we're gonna do this now, would be the time, I think. Or do we, you know what, do we upgrade to an X1? We can't because we don't have the energy refinery yet, right? Yeah, we can't do that. This would be a huge power sink because of the 50k backup power we'd have to regenerate if we move this. That's the main thing that I'm worrying about here. If we could actually... We don't have prisoners right now, so we could think about eliminating this algae dispenser or moving it. Let's move it to the cafeteria. It'll be like a backup. If we do that, then we can move the shuttle forward one, and then we'll have room to put walls in here. I think that'll be a better solution than trying to move the generator. Let me get that construction queued up before I forget what I'm doing here. And then I think after that we're going to wrap up. What's our ice fly? We're doing good there. There's so much ice. Alright, we better wrap up actually. So I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Axel, thanks so much for your hard work, and thanks for hanging out and shooting the breeze and telling me about new stuff. And good luck with your release next week. And Boomlope, thanks for hanging out. And it's one other dude. I think it was Thomas E4 that was hanging out earlier. So thanks for hanging out and chatting as well. And I will see you guys later. Take care, folks. Let's see if we can do a raid real quick. Actually, let me save this. Yeah, we got a good number of people on, so I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna send you guys over to. Let's see if Space Haven streams are up. All right, so stick around for a minute, guys, as we are going to go in guns blazing. Since there's no other Space Haven streams currently, we're gonna raid an art stream that I really like. So this is some really cool, chill D&D art and like hanging out, World of Warcraft style guild chatting. So. Oh yeah, and Bliss9, thanks for hanging out too, and thanks for the resub. I really appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, sorry. Alright, here comes the raid, guys. Prepare for drop. Take it easy.
All right.